The year was 1937. We had inherited a chicken farm from my wife's parents. She hated chickens. She hated the way they sounded. She hated the way they smelled. She hated the way they walked. She even hated the way they tasted. But times were tough. The Great Depression had taken away all the jobs in our town. The yacht factory had shut down last year. That was where I was working. I had a pretty good job as a test driver. I'd take the yachts out on the lake and put them through their paces. Full steam ahead, 90 degrees port, 90 degrees astern, full stop. It was easy money. But when people stopped buying yachts, I was one of the first to get laid off. I'd been out of work for about 2 years when we got that farm, and I hadn't seen a piece of meat for 10 months. It was beans and cornbread 3 times a day for the last 6 months. So when I saw them chickens, I thought, I'm a-gonna eat good. But Charlotte started in the day she got the news. Don't you bring none of them chickens around here, she said. I don't want to hear not a peep. If you do, I swear you will never see the top of my thigh again. Sell that farm for any price. I hate chickens, she said. Well, I wasn't going to eat beans and cornbread the rest of my life. Whether I got to see Charlotte's legs again or not, I needed to figure out a way to get her to like chicken. So I started experimenting with some spices. Garlic, onions, celeries, peppers, and a few others. I'd mix them up in a breading and fry that chicken up in an old pressure cooker her mama had. It worked. I came up with a secret recipe. I brought it home for Charlotte. I got her to try it. She's the one that licked her fingers and said, that is good. Finger-licking good. Next thing you know, I'm making batches for the neighbors. And then started selling it down at the market every afternoon. Before too long, I was having to buy more chickens. We'd eaten through all the ones on the farm. So I put up a little stand next to the market and called it the Colonel's Chicken. People came from all around to get a batch. Some fancy fella from New York came along and gave me a whole bunch of money for the recipe. Charlotte decided it was okay to enjoy her affections again. After all, I did finally sell all them chickens.